everyone. Well, today, unfortunately, I woke up and knew right away that it was not going to be a very good day. My stomach was really hurting. I just got sick. And so I just wanted to come on here and just say that, some days are just not very good. But I think it probably has something to do with the fact that I was standing on my feet while cooking lasagna yesterday for about an hour. And during that hour, my heart rate was like 125 to like 150. And here I am, stubborn. And so I continued despite, my hands trembling and feeling really awful, and just that clumsiness starts to happen. I'm sure that you guys know what I'm saying. You just start to get clumsy, and despite all of that, I continued to make lasagna, and it was delicious, so it was worth it. But now, today, here I am paying the price. So I just wanted to come on here and just say, hey, it's not a good day for me, and, not every day is good. And I think being able to just come on here and say, I'm not feeling well, guys, I don't know, it makes me feel better, if that makes any sense. It's just like I'm being more open about it and just sharing, my struggles that I'm having. It's tough for me to come on here without makeup on and with my glasses on and stuff, and just being more candid and not trying to pretend like everything's okay. And I think for a lot of us, most of our lives, we pretended that everything was alright. And to an extent, like, that was good, and I understand why we all did that, but I think at the same time, it also was really, really bad for us emotionally. I know just a few years ago, I don't think my family really understood as much, but there was one day they had surprised us, and they came up to visit, and I was terrible. I looked really awful that day. I know I did. I felt terrible. And I have to admit, from that day on, my family's attitude really, really changed. And I think it's sometimes when we continue to put up this appearance that everything's okay, I think at times it's hard for people to know what's really going on. And I know, no matter how much I told my family what I felt like, as long as I looked okay, I think they just sort of were like, oh, she's all right and everything. But that one day where they caught me when I had no makeup on, my eyes, I was like, oh, it was just a really bad day. It was really hot, I think. I think them catching me in that moment, they just saw how weak I actually was. My family has been really helpful recently, and I'm just so thankful for everything they've done. And it's not always been that way. I used to battle my family a lot more, just 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, and so now I don't know if it's just because I'm getting older or what, but they really are coming through for me now, and I'm so thankful that they're there for me. And so I guess my whole point here is that sometimes when we just continue to always look our best and we put a smile on our face, I think at times it confuses the people around us. And I know that we're just trying to fit in and not upset people or not put them in an uncomfortable position. But I think at times, sometimes we need to show people that we're not always strong. There's times where I'm really weak, I'm like, I just can't go on anymore. I think just being able to admit that to ourselves is really tough. It's really a struggle that we all have to do. But I do think a lot of us, no matter how we feel, we always try to appear better than what we actually feel inside. And so I guess today I just wanted to come on here feeling much less than optimal. Normally I wouldn't even go outside my house when I feel like this. I don't want to go to the store. I don't want to even talk to people on the phone, let alone, have a camera here and video of myself. So that's pretty much it. I'm just, here I am, me not feeling so well. I know I've had worse days than today. I'm just getting the post-exertional malaise from doing so much these last week or so. So that's it for me today, guys, and I hope everyone's doing well, and if you're not, then I hope that tomorrow's better. See you guys.